Hello, everybody. Welcome to our 17th Next Experience Academy. Today, we're going to talk about what's new in Washington for experiences, specifically the UI theming and our conversational interfaces. My name is Brad Tilton. I work on our outbound product team for Platform Web UX, and joining me is
Samyukta Reddy. I'm outbound product manager for conversational interfaces and platform.
All right, next slide, please. We've got a quick safe harbor slide. We may make some forward-looking statements. We're product managers, so what we say may happen in the future may or may not happen, so don't make any financial decisions on anything future-facing you see here. And then some housekeeping. Please use the Q&A for questions and keep the chat just for conversation. So we have people monitoring Q&A. We will try to make sure every question gets addressed if it's something that we can address on this call. So please use the Q&A for questions, and the chat, you can make comments and do other things in the chat. We'll also be, we get a readout of the Q&A, and so we'll try to make sure all of those things get canceled. This session will be recorded. We do some editing on these academies, so they're not up right away, but they should be up within the next week or so. So this will get posted on the Next Experience community forum. All right, and again, these sessions are for you, so please ask questions in the Q&A. If you've got a question about anything, ask it in there. Well, not anything. If you have a question related to Next Experience and the conversational interfaces that we'll be sharing, please ask it in the chat. We have some presentation, and then we also have some demo towards the end. And then we do this on the third Wednesday of every month at 11 a.m. Eastern. And our next session is going to be March 20th at 11 a.m. Eastern. And in that session, we will be covering what's new in Washington for UI Builder and Workspaces. So an important announcement, we are merging the Conversational Interfaces Academy into the Next Experience Academy and AI Academy. So Advanced Work Assignments, Agent Chat, Sidebar, we'll be covering those in the Next Experience Academy, and then Virtual Agent will get covered in the AI Academy. And so when those meet are every other Tuesday for AI, and again, third Wednesday of every month for our Next Experience. And then we've also got a research opportunity. We'll leave this slide up for about 20 or 30 seconds, so you have a chance to scan the QR code or take the screenshot of the link. But if you're a platform owner, portal developer, admin, we want to invite you to participate in some UX research. We have a large team of researchers that are always doing research on different projects, on different products. And so this is an opportunity to really give feedback to our research team that then gets filtered through to the product team and goes into future products. So, in this call, I think it'll be portal related. So talk about your customizations and pain points and what you'd like to see out of the portal in the future. All right, so today we are going to do a little bit of an overview of Next Experience, just a few slides. Then we'll get into what's new with the UI, with Theme Builder, Agent Chat, AWA, Sidebar. Then we'll have a demo, and then we'll have some time for Q&A at the end. All right, so a little bit of an overview. We have been on a journey to re-platform our user interface for a few years now, and we are a little bit of a ways through that journey. Our vision is to, you've probably seen the slide, to become the world's most modern and intuitive platform. So we're doing that through low code, we're embedding AI, and we're making this really scalable. So we've been on this journey. We had the new UI come out in San Diego, the Next Experience UI. We have been making, we came out with configurable workspaces in Quebec, kind of a new way to work and a new way to configure that way to work. We've been focused on usability in terms of UI Builder over the last few releases. In Vancouver, we turned on the Next Experience UI by default, and we do have a lot of customers that are using the new UI at this point really successfully. In the Washington, D.C. release, we're really just continuing this journey, building in more intelligence into our products. and really just looking to drive this re-platform journey. So just a couple of things to level set. When I talk about the next experience UI, we are talking about the primary user interface. So you turn it on by enabling a property, and you get the screen that looks like the one on the left here, where the menus are across the top. You can pin them to the side. You can add more menus on the top, all of that unified navigation goodness. All of your existing pages, most of them should continue to work seamlessly when you turn that on. And then on the right is what you have, what we call Core UI or UI 16, which is what it looks like if you don't have the next experience UI turned on. All right, one more slide before we get into Washington. One of the things that we're able to do with this new UI framework that the new UI is built on is we're building out a lot of new experiences. So you can see on here the application manager we released in Vancouver, the admin homepage, and yeah, a few different pages here. We are trying to be a lot more consistent both in the technology that we use to build out all of these custom UIs, as well as the look and feel and how they work, so that you as admins and developers and agents can come in and use all of these different tools easily, because it is a consistent and cohesive experience. All right, so with that, let's get into what is new in Washington. There we go. So we'll start with the next experience. So again, this is the UI. So one of the things that we've added is support for 4x zoom. 4x zoom or 4 times zoom. So now when you are way zoomed in, menus will reflow better. This is just a part of our accessibility initiative. We've got really exciting things happening in the accessibility space. We're really investing in that area and looking to bring the new UI up to par when it comes to accessibility. We've also added more items to the menu under the user preferences, where you can now set language and region. And you can see when you click in on that, what that looks like. Again, really getting to parity and just making it easier for users to personalize their experience in the new UI. A really exciting one is the Unified Nav keyboard shortcuts. So this isn't unique to Unified Nav. We're really building in keyboard shortcuts all over the place. So with the new UI, you'll see some of this in Workspace. There's a new framework when you're building custom components where you can build in keyboard shortcuts for your components. This is documented in the doc site as well, so you don't need to frantically take a screenshot of this page, but just should allow people to be more productive, as well as I think this is also an accessibility issue where you can allow people to do more things from the keyboard without having to use a mouse. All right, and then Theme Builder version 3.0. All right, so in Theme Builder, you can now do more component level editing. So we had some of this, I think, as before in Vancouver. If you installed the store version, you could do a little bit of this. We've added more components in the Washington version of Theme Builder, although I will call out it is a store app. So if you don't see these things, make sure that you go check the store app version. We do, with most store apps, we do a true up, which means that when you upgrade to the latest release, it should grab the latest store version, but sometimes there are some issues with the timing of that. So always, if you don't see something you're expecting out of a store app, you should go in and make sure that you have the most current version of that store app. So again, component level editing. Oh, can we go back real quick? There's also the WCAG 2.1 contrast checker, which can be helpful. It's a fairly simple addition, but something that we've built in that should be helpful. And then we're also working on adding more components to this over future releases. So you're not going to get stuck with just these kind of base level components. We're going to try to add more of that. So when you're building out your theme, you have a better idea of what it's going to look like. All right, and with that, you don't have to listen to me anymore. It is Sam's turn.
Thank you, Brad. Hello, everyone. Let's see what is Sidebar. As I'm doing this session first time after we have merged Conversational Interface Academy with Next Experience Academy, I'll be giving a little overview of the product before I talk about what's new being released for this particular product in Washington. So Sidebar, it's a real-time collaboration tool that's been provided in Next Experience. Let's say most of you, if you're using Connect Chat or Connect products in the legacy UI, you might be aware that we have Connect Support and Connect Chat. Both of the products would not work in Next Experience once you migrate to Next Experience. So the alternate solution for Connect Chat is Sidebar. So what Sidebar is, your agent can interact with other agents and subject matter experts to get the help faster and solve the issues with high quality of resolutions. This happens within the ServiceNow instance where agent doesn't need to go to multiple locations. They can do it right on the record task type for any case, incident, or interaction to start a discussion with other agents and subject matter experts. So here is a screenshot how this sidebar discussion window looks like. So if you see here, there's an agent who opened in a case, and then on the right side, you will see a sidebar discussion panel menu that's been available. So where the agent can see all the conversations, discussions that she's been doing from the last week. And also, if you see the small window, that's the active discussion that's going on between the agent with the other participants to help the agent with Angeline to solve this particular case issue with returns online. So your agents can do multiple discussions on this interaction record. They can also search for previous messages in the sidebar discussions panels. If there is unread messages, it will go into the unread tab there. So it's a quick and easy one for them to know which messages they have read, which are still waiting for them to read and join. And also they can favorite any messages for their future reference. They can also save, post the important messages into the activity stream so that the other agents who comes into this case, they can quickly look in what are the important messages that they can quickly refer looking into the activity streams. You can delete, you can edit messages, you can pin and you can unpin messages within activity streams. And through Sidebar, you can also add participants from the Microsoft Teams without Microsoft Teams participants logging into ServiceNow. With that said, participants session is a new capability that's been released in Washington for Sidebar. So what this does is previously we had showed a list of all the participants when a agent initiating a new sidebar discussions. Now, using now model, we are showing the top suggested participants for the agents who have already worked on the particular record based on the description and the category. The LLM will pick those participants and show them in the top suggestions. Like if you see on the screen on the right side, so agent has looked for Charlie, David, David Liu, and problem contributor A, all of those users being suggested as the top ones because they have worked on a similar incident in the past. That helps the agent to get the help faster. Along with that, let's say the agent also feels like she wants to add somebody else, or maybe someone has more information that she believes. She can also look for other participants like Fred and add Fred into sidebar discussions. So what you need to get participant suggestions. First of all, to get sidebar activated in your instance, you do need to go to the store app and download Omni Experience standard feature set. Once this is downloaded and activated, then the second step is go to the store app again and download participant suggestions. And then you have to go to conversational interfaces, sidebar settings within your admin page and select sidebar. As you see on the screenshot on the right side, there is a participant suggestion. Click on activation and then go to the configuration settings, view configuration and view permission. Let's see, like when I click on view configuration, what you'll be seeing. So when you click on view configuration, what it shows is, it shows one extended capability. And within this, you can see one extended capability definition that I'm using a ML prediction API. So this comes out of the box from ServiceNow, but if you want to have your own script with your own ML predictions, you can do those customizations and add the logic that you want, how you want to show the suggested participants to your agents to help them add into their sidebar discussions. Now let's click on view permissions here. So when you click on view permissions, you will see a screen with participant session permission. As an out of box, we have pre-selected allow all groups. But if you have any specific groups that you want to show this participant session only for few groups and few agents and only few set of group members into the sidebar discussion participants, you can do those customizations here by selecting whichever groups that you want. You can also filter by selecting a particular field and look for the operator, and you can enter the value. So that will give you the search list and then add it to you. Select the ones that you want, and only those groups will get saved for the sidebar discussion. Then let's go to the next one, agent chat. Before jumping into what's new for agent chat, I quickly want to give a high-level overview what exactly agent chat does. Most of you might have heard about agent chat or might be using agent chat. So let's say an employee looking for some help trying to connect with an agent through mobile phone, desktop, or walk-in, or through other service channels. Based on the employee request, there's an advanced work assignment, which is our intelligent routing that will identify the right agent for the employee's request and connects the agent with the employee to get their issue solved. Let's say if an employee needs some HR case help for HR tier 1 agents and bring them into the conversation with employee. Likewise, if it is an IT incident or any custom case type, you can define many things in the advanced work assignment. Here is another one. If you are in the older UI version and then move to next experience, be aware Connect support product, which was working in older legacy UI experience, is not going to work in next experience. As an alternate solution, agent chat with advanced work assignment is the best approach solution for you to migrate from Connect support. Connect support is also deprecated last year, March 2023, which means ServiceNow don't support if you're still using Connect support product in your instance. We have done multiple academies and workshops and also have a lot of content that's available in our community. So watch those videos in YouTube channel, Conversational Interface Academy playlist, and also go to our community page, Agent Chat, Advanced Work Assignment, and Sidebar, and search for Connect Support product. You will find a detailed documentation with all the steps that you required to migrate from Connect Support to Agent Chat with Advanced Work Assignment. And this is just a quick visual view for you to understand how this transfer to live agent in agent workspace works. On the left side, I have an end user. I will also be showing this in a demo shortly. So the agent is trying to get connected with the end user is trying to connect with the agent here on the left side with some issue. Now on the right side, the screen that you're seeing, this is the agent workspace, which is embedded within the configurable workspaces where your agent will go and get into the inbox and who receives all those interactions into the inbox. Once they accept, they can start interacting with the end user. And then what exactly happens in advanced work assignment while the right agent is getting assigned with the end user? So here is a high-level architecture. So whenever an interaction coming from any of these work items, it can be a chat, cases, walk-up center, or incidents, or any different service channels, it gets routes to the queues that's being defined in advanced work assignment. So when it's routing, you can add your custom conditions, whether it's based on the channel that interaction is coming or based on the context or the keywords or any related attributes to identify those interactions to put into the right queue. Now here I have given some examples: product chat, billing chat, VIP chat, critical cases. For all those, you can define your conditions in the routing to get them into the queue. Once the interactions and the chats or cases comes into the queue, then it will try to assign to the agents belongs to the right group. So during that time, you can also add your assignment rules and add your custom assignment rules as well based on the agent's availability. You don't want to connect with agents who are offline, right? So look for the agents who are online and assign the queue to that agent. Likewise, the capacity, like an agent, how many interactions they can take parallelly, like is it 5, 10, or based on their time zones or shift basis, you can define all those. Along with that, you can also look for like what skills those agents are having. You want the high level skills match mandatory requirements, or you want any general agent to get those interactions, and later they can also pass from one group to another group. So there's so much configuration and customizations possible in advanced work assignment. There's a lot of content and videos available in our YouTube playlist. So take a look to understand how advanced work assignment works. So with that said, getting into our Washington capabilities. So we have released AI chat summarization for agent chat. If you look at my screen, the first right box, it shows that chat summarization by Now Assist. So there is an agent interacting with end user who needs some help with the laptop. And there is some conversation happen between agent and end user. So now at the end of the chat, agent felt like, okay, I want to get the summarization. I don't want to go scroll up and try to read again or create my own summarization. Let the system generate it. So she uses AI chat summarization and get a quick short summarization into her agent chat to understand it. And then she can also have it added into her wrap time, short description, and chat summary. So what does the wrap means is once the agent completes the interaction, they can click on the wrap time, or admin can configure giving 1 minute time. So within that 1 minute, agent is trying to wrap up what she have learned from the end user and what solution that she has provided. All that information she can capture for that interaction record within that 1 minute, and then end the wrap. Once she end the wraps, she will be ready to take the next interaction that is waiting in the queue for her. Likewise, let's say we also have the Now Assist panel on the screenshot. If you see on the right side, the dark color one on the top, when you click on our Gen AI icon, the 2-star ones, you can also select chat summarization. So even Now Assist panel will also display whatever the conversation that's happening on that particular screen. It will pick the information and show the chat summarization. Now let's see what more chat summarization can do for the agent. So now the agent has a chat summarization in the agent chat panel. So now agent felt that she wants to create an incident for the end user request. So she clicks on the new incident. Automatically, whatever the chat summarization that's been came in her chat window will be copied over to the incident record. And it also picks a short description based on the chat summarization and adds the description for the incident. Isn't it easy? It saves agents time to not type again or to not overthink about what description and what short description that she has to give. Everything is being done automatic using our AI chat summarization. This is a skill that's been added in our Now LLM. You definitely need our Now Assist to have this capability work in your Washington instance. And then let's see like how to collect the feedback for those chat summarizations provided to the agent. So what this does is whenever a chat summary show up in the agent chat panel, there is a thumbs up and thumbs down option. So let's say the agent likes the chat summary, she can click on thumbs up, that's helpful. So what we are doing is on the background, we are capturing that information, saying the feedback being accepted at this time with the timestamp. This feeds the information back to the LLM to train the LLM much better so that in the future, it will give a better results to the agent. Let's say the agent clicks on thumbs down, not helpful. That information is also captured in the background table, rejected, and that information is being sent to the LLM. So with that said, I will do in a demo and I'll show you how this chat summarization works. I'm going to go to different profiles here because I'll be having an end user who is able, give me 1 minute. Let me log in into these systems and keep them ready. I logged into an instance and Able is the end user. For now, I'm impersonating Able, and here is Able's instance. And what I'm doing is for this demo, I'm going to the service portal where Able can start his chat interaction with agent. And meanwhile, I also have to keep the agent ready. So I'm logging into agent instance. While toggling between these profiles, please do observe the top banner color. Pink is for agent and blue is for the end user. And here is the agent workspace instance. For time being, I'm selecting service operations workspace. You can select other workspaces as well, depending on which workspace your agent is working. So now in agent workspace, I click on inbox and make agent available. So now agent is ready to accept the messages. Now let's go to Able. Now Able is in service portal. He click on his chat window and there is a default virtual agent greeting messages comes in. All these are customizable and you're configurable. You can change however you want. We have a lot of videos that's been done on this. Particular configurations you can watch in our playlist. But for today's demo, I am directly going to connect with the live agent because Able knows that he needs live agent help to get his problem solved. Now, while it is connecting, it informed Able like, hey, wait, while we are assigning you to an agent. And if you see here now, I'm in Beth's agent workspace. She does receive the chat in her inbox and Beth clicks on accept and she gets the active chat window to interact with end user. We have many tools for agents to use within this chat window to save the time. For example, there is a response template, which you can directly just use it. Good morning, Able, so that she doesn't need to type all the time with all the end users. And then she says, I'm trying to make a little conversation between end user and Beth because I want to show you good results of chat summarization, how it will pick from the conversation. Let's say Able lost his laptop. Able says, hey, agent, do you remember the model? And Able, yeah, I can even do this one just to show you next to next. And now Beth says, and Able says, as soon as possible. So now let's look how Beth can use the chat summarization. So now the idea for Beth is she got some information and she knows that she has to create an incident. So, but before that, what she does is she quickly wants to grab the summary of the conversation that she had. And if you observe here, we added a quick action summarize. That's a chat summary you need when Beth enters on it. And if you observe here, the chat summary summarized by Now Assist, and it quickly gives the important required information in a short summary for Beth. Now, what Beth can do here is she can, as she know that she has to create a new incident, you can click on create incident. And if you observe here, Beth did not type short description or description. It automatically populated based on the info that's being provided by chat summarization. So there's a short description and description is being added. So now what she does is she saved this one and she can also assign to herself to work later after this live chat is ended. Now Beth goes to these details and what she can do is she can also share this information. Oh, sorry, the incident is not working. So I can just quickly create a new incident to share with end user. So now on end user profile, if you see end user gets the incident, they can click on it and see the information and keep track the incident to see when it gets resolved when he receives his laptop. Now on Beth's side, let's say she ends chat. When she ends the chat, if you observe the state is changed to wrapper. This is where Beth has 1 minute time to add all the information into the wrapper before she closes this particular conversation and get ready for the next chat. It takes some time. As you see here, the short description is being populated here. into the wrap-up summary, and also the chat summary. If you observe here, the chat summary also picked the newly created incident into the wrap-up one. And then she can click on End Wrap-up to save all the information into this interaction record. Now I will also show you what is the other option the agent has to look for this chat summarization. Right now, the agent is on this screen. There's so much is happening here. There's an incident chat summarization and some other conversation being going on between Beth and Abel. She can also click on Now Assist panel and click on Chat Summarization. This also provides the quick summary of the whole conversation that's been going on her agent workspace screen right now with the incident information and also what was the issue from the end user. Let's quickly look what you need on the admin side to get this chat summarization activation. Now I'm logging into instance as an admin and go to Now Assist. And in Now Assist, I'm clicking on settings. Based on the BU product that you're using, let's say, do you want this generative AI for CSM, ITSM, HR? You can pick those plugins and activate. This is a different concept I'm not going to cover in this session, but we have other academies going on in our AI academies to which you can register and hear all these details and capabilities that's been released in the Now Assist. For our demo, I just picked the Now Assist for ITSM, and then I click on Now Assist features. And here, if you see here, there's a chat and incident. Since I'm in ITSM, I want the chat summarization just on the chat. I don't want it on the incident. But if I want, I can activate for incident as well. So now let's look into the chat, view details. If you see here, I have used our Now LLM, and chat summarization is out of the box skill that we have provided. You can just select it to use ServiceNow chat summarization. In case if you have your own chat summarization, so you can also create yours and have that skill added in this particular page to pick that summarization for your agents. With that said, I want to get into the next slides. That's for the demo. If you want to learn more about our academies and other capabilities, do visit our community page for Next Experience Center of Excellence, and Next Experience and UI Builder courses. So we also have a community forum in our ServiceNow community, especially for agent chat, advanced work assignment, and sidebar. You will find lot many informations and useful articles and also academy session details in this community. A few more resources. We record all our sessions and post it into our YouTube channels. So we do have You and I Builder Live playlist, and we have Conversational Interfaces Academy YouTube playlist. Do subscribe to this Conversational Interfaces Academy if you want to learn more about agent chat, advanced work assignment, virtual agent, and sidebar. We have done a lot of sessions in the past few years and have them added in this playlist for your quick reference. We also have Next Experience Academy YouTube playlist. Today's session will also be posted in both these academies for your future reference. If you want to join our future webinars and meetups, please go ahead and scan the QR code and add yourself into our ServiceNow events so that you can take more advantage of learning other products and the capabilities. And then if you're looking for specific academy sessions, we do have different academies available for ServiceNow platform side. So there's a platform academy, and there's an analytics academy, mobile academy, Next Experience Academy, the one that you have joined today. And we also have AI Academy. You can use these short links and register yourself for all these academies. That's it, time for Q&A. Brad, do you want me to go through the questions one by one?
Yeah, we can start with the pre-chat summarization questions. There's a lot of Gen AI chat summarization questions towards the end, but yeah, the first one is Sidebar only used for agent conversations, or can it be used for VA topics and discussions?
As of now, Sidebar is only for the agents conversations who initiates from their record type base, like case, incident, or interactions. This is not available for virtual agent.
All right. And then next, there's a couple around participant suggestion plugin. So one of them is that plugin free to activate? And the other is, does it only work within workspaces?
If you already have the workspaces, so this plugin will be available free for you.
So it's automatically turned on for the workspaces generally?
No, it's a manual step.
Okay.
Customers' instances has to be in Washington with the latest patch, and then they have to manually go into the store app, pick for that particular plugin, and have it activated.
Okay.
If they're already having the previous sidebar plugin, they do have to upgrade the plugin to have the new plugin for participant session work.
All right. And then is AWA included with HRSD Pro or licensed separately?
Yeah, so AWA is a standard feature. When you activate Agent Chat, again, a standard plugin, it will also activate advanced work assignment. If you're not using Agent Chat, you want advanced work assignment for your other work items, like directly for the incidents or cases, you do have to activate advanced work assignment. It's a standard plugin. Few features of advanced work assignment or pro, when you log in and look into those plugins, you will see which features are licensed. But to start with, it's a good chance to use the standard plugins. And yes, it is available. If you already have HRSD Pro, you're good. You will get even the advanced features of advanced work assignment plugins within the same Pro.
All right. Then we've got...
Are the channels configurable and made available to only specific set of users? Yes, you can define however you want, have your different set of channels, and then you can configurable. Only some set of groups can ask questions based on the context or the keywords or any other conditions that you can define all those in advanced work assignment. Watch our YouTube playlist for advanced work assignment. We have a detailed information steps how to configure advanced work assignment for this particular config. Does the chat answer word by word, or is it a big blog response? If you're talking about chat summarization, so it just like picks the summary of the whole conversation that's been happened between end user and agent, not like just word by word. It will read the entire statements and then come up with a summary. We have trained our Now LLM in a way that it can pick the highlights of the conversation. The other question regarding sidebar, agent needs to add people to the sidebar discussion. Is there a plan to automatically add on call person for a support group based on the CI selected on incident or record from where the discussion is being initiated? For sidebar users, they do need role to have the access to be added into the sidebar participations. If you want these to automatically happen, so you can also do a customized query within the sidebar configuration and have those users added automatic. So we have done a academy on sidebar and how to do the custom query. So it's available in our conversational interfaces academy playlist. You can watch it to understand how this configuration can help you to have that automated. The next question, are these summarization features available on Vancouver version or just from the Washington release onwards? In Vancouver, we have released the basic chat summarization. For the Washington, we have added the extended chat summarization for the Now Assist panel, and to wrap up summarization and incident summarization, along with feedback, thumbs up and thumbs down. So if you're looking for a basic chat summarization, yes, it's available in Vancouver.
I do think it's a specific patch, though. It's not, it may be like Vancouver patch 5 or 6, if I remember correctly. So that'd be a good thing to reach out to your account team around.
How to turn on the chat summarization on Vancouver and SW. As I have showed in the demo, you do have to go to Now Assist homepage, download the activate the SOW plugin, and then activate your chat summarization, selecting our Now LLM. You can also check with your account executive to find more information and the details to what all the other configurable workspaces that we have supported. Are there any other ways to identify between the end user and agent other than the color of the banner? It's not useful for anyone with color blindness if it's only displayed using a color. Oh, this is just for the demo, which I have come up with this color banner, but particularly you don't need to follow this option. This is only to make it easy for the participants to see that how I'm moving from one screen to another screen for the users in different profiles. So we have a lot of accessibility capabilities under our accessibility product. Check with your account executives to get those details for accessibility. What is the best way to add virtual agent chat to your workspace? The requirement is the users of the workspace to use it for predefined conversations. When you define your virtual agent, there's a lot of options that's available for you, especially the virtual agent designer, where you would define the topics. Based on the topics, you can provide a set of questions for your end users and allow to assign to the right agents in the right groups. So for your requirement, if it is a workspace, you can define your workspace. Like, let's say if it is an ITSM workspace and you want your virtual agent ask only about the incidents, yes, you can do it. And if it is CSM and you want to ask only about the cases, yes, you can do it. This information is also available in our Conversational Interfaces Academy playlist in our YouTube. You can watch our previous recordings to understand those configuration. And another one, will chat summary work if the agent has two chats in different tabs at the same time? Some of our users are slow to respond, so our agents can have 2 or 3 chats at the same time. Can Now Assist cope with that, or will the AI merge records? So the chat summary that agent use within the agent chat window that is specific to that particular chat. Let's say if your agent is working on multiple chat interaction tabs, whenever they run the chat summary, it goes very specific to that particular chat tab alone. It don't combine. The same for the Now Assist, whichever the chat window agent opens, it picks that chat information, not like merging the tabs that's not been opened. Does the summarization become slow when multiple agents are summarizing things at the same time? That's a good question. As of now, we have not seen that information. Seen anything that goes slow, because our Now LLM is being trained to work for the multiple chats. In case if you see anything slow in the future, do reach out to us or raise the support ticket. Our team will help you. Next question. In situations where assets are involved, can a lookup be performed? And is there a way to create request-wise incidents? I'm not understanding. I need more information for this question. So Letitia, feel free to add more details to this question to help you. If not, please reach out to the account executive. They can definitely reach out to our team and get some help for your question. And the next question, with regard to sidebar, when a technician starts a sidebar conversation and invites a user or users to join, can those users join via MS Teams even they have ServiceNow access? Yes, that is available. We have Sidebar with Microsoft Teams integrations. The user who is in MS Teams doesn't require to have ServiceNow login access. They can still stay in Microsoft Teams and directly interact with the user, with the agent in ServiceNow Sidebar. Next question. Regarding Sidebar, agent needs to add people to the Sidebar discussion. Is there a plan to automatically add on-call person for a support group based on the CI selected on incident record from where the discussion is being initiated? As of now, we don't have a plan, but please do raise this idea in our idea portal. Our team will look for number of oaths received from other customers as well. Based on the oaths, we will see if we can add it into our future roadmaps. As of now, the control is given to agents to initiate the sidebar and have the right participants added into it, rather than automatically adding some participants and making them confused. And the last question. Sometimes a chat can start in one direction and then turn into something else. If a user struggles to describe their issue, will the summary filter out parts of the conversation that went into the wrong direction, or Is it a pure summary of everything that was discussed? That's a very good question. As of now, our model's been trained based on whatever the information and the history that's been going on in the chat conversation. We are keeping specific to the conversation within the chat, not adding anything more. If there are two conversations happening, the AI model will identify there's the two topics going on. When it summarizes, it will just provide the points of the topic one and then topic two for the agent to understand that there are two issues, not just one issue. Oh, we got some details from Letitia. Thank you. Example included missing laptop. If user does not know model, can the agent conduct lookup for user to see whether there are related assets to the user? If we have service catalog request for this situation, can we support creation of a catalog request wise an incident? Yes, this is possible. While agent is in the chat window, she can also do other things in other tabs or the windows. She can look for the user's asset and find the models and bring that information and have an incident created if the end user is looking for the same laptop as a new laptop model. With that, we are end of Q&A.
All right. Well, thank you for all of that information. Thanks everybody for joining us. Like I said, this is recorded. We will be posting the recording on the community within the next week or two. So stay tuned for that. It'll be in the next Experience Community Forum. And yeah, thanks everybody for joining and have a great rest of your day.